just fumbling on a field, stumbling and just tripping and just, getting your knees all scabbed up and stuff. Virtua Tennis, everybody. Dreamcast 84, everybody. It's crazy. I feel like that I've been here before so many times because we already talked about this game with the Japanese version, and we already covered the sequel to this game. And this is just a classic, and if I feel this way right now, I'm going to feel crazy covering some of these Japanese import games that I haven't even covered yet, that are just the same games, just because I'm such a crazy collector that I have just a couple. Like, I gotta have the Japanese version and the American version, NTSC version. I am a crazy person, but you don't have to be crazy, because you could watch this channel and not be as crazy. Do you guys like tennis? Do you guys ever get the tennis elbow? That famous tennis elbow. Let me tell you, I don't think I ever truly got tennis elbow because I'm such a casual. But I have played tennis, and you've probably already played Pong. And if you like that, you can play this game just as good on the VMU, which is really neat. It's crazy. You can play Virtua Tennis by just looking at your controller and not even look up. Like, you can play a trick on your friends and just like say, hey, I'm not even going to look at the screen. Just turn around and just look at your controller and play and beat the crap out of them, and they won't even know what happened. You know? They'll think that you're a genie like Will Smith. But not all of us can be that horrible. This is Virtua Tennis, and it's a classic, and it's an automatic 10 out of 10. Hate to spoil this review, but it's one of those must-haves, okay? And it's just done right. Sega is so awesome when it comes to sports games because, like, I don't like football necessarily, but NFL series is great on the Dreamcast for some reason, and, tennis is like whatever, but it's awesome to play on this system. What can I tell you? It's just Sega was on fire back in the day. And we're going to play this game. We're going to talk about it. We're going to have fun. And yeah, Virtua Tennis on the Sega Dreamcast. I always do stuff with pictures, so just here it is. Here's one. You're awesome. Let's watch this. Let's do this. Oh yeah, you know it. Grab your duffel bag, shuffle and shimmy your way through the stadium, grab some Evian water, because, this game has Evian water in it. There's that Opal. O-P-E-L. What is that again? Blank, expressionless faces and just swinging your racket. Just waving to the crowd, and hey, the crowds actually look good. Look at that. Well, I don't know. That was just in-game graphics. That was just a demo movie graphics. But the overall graphics in this game look pretty good. Yeah, the crowds look kind of jank, but what are you gonna do? Just grab your Evian water and drink it, and pretend that you're back in 1999 or 2000 or something. Oh man, just so solid. Maybe not like the best graphics of all time, but very sufficient. It just does the trick. Let's do a round of arcade real quick. Yeah, I just feel like we've done this so many times. I always pick the Germany guy just because. No real reason. Got a little bit of German in my blood. Just a little. So what could we say about this game? It's awesome. The regular shot is the A button, and then you hit the X button to do like kind of a lob or whatever. I'm not sure what the technical terms are or nothing, but does the B button do anything? Okay, does the Y button just changes view? Oh, why not? Let's just hit Y button just for a little bit. I think it's better to do the more third-person type view. Man, just so good. The graphics look so good.
Just looking at the little scuffs on the court and stuff. It's really very awesome. Oh, we're gonna get scabs. Get scabbed up. The scabs have scabs, you know. Yeah, man, I've been watching Rocko's Modern Life and Pete and Pete and The Critic. I think The Critic was just kind of like early 90s type stuff, but very decent humor, I think. Kind of set in New York. I can't really identify with New York culture, but you know, it's cool. Yeah, I'm excited to watch It's Pat in that Stuart Smalley movie. I remember those being decent when they were playing on TV. That It's Pat movie was like way ahead of its time, you know? Because I do come across people where I'm like, are they a boy or a girl? It's like, my discernment really does set in though. Because I can look at someone's face and really tell. Like, you can tell if it's a female because of soft features and stuff. I think it's mostly females that are trying to be males, like trying to be more like masculine than it is men trying to be feminine. But I mean, you do, you know, because of the media and stuff, you come across transgender people. There's this one transgender, I want to say transgender, but this man that dresses up like a woman and like jogs throughout my town. He's always like smiling and laughing and, you know, waving at people and like, you know, just like wearing ridiculous clothes, and it's hilarious. This sounds horrible, but it's just like I kind of like try not to wave and stuff. You know what I mean? Because like, isn't that bad? It's like I just don't want to give people like an indication. Like I should wave at people just because like I'm decent, you know. But and I don't know. I do wave at people. You know, I'm from the South. You know, I was kind of raised to kind of wave at strangers and stuff if you're like on the road and stuff, which I think is really kind of quaint and nice and kind of a remnant of past times that I think needs to kind of keep going on. You know, I'm a little bit more aware of, you know, the small contribution of the world and how that can kind of snowball. You know what I mean? Kind of make the effect actually happen in the real world. So let's do World Circuit. Yeah, World Circuit's kind of where you can do the mini games, you know. I love the mini games. It's great. The more you play, the more you can unlock and stuff. I'm probably not going to show off too much. You know, I really want to get my hands on that classic show, Taxi, because I remember watching Nick at Night back in the day, and I really liked Taxi. I think it was a great show. Okay, I'm not doing too good on the mini games, but trust me, there's mini games you can do, and they're fun and everything. But yeah, this is Virtua Tennis on the Sega Dreamcast. I'm not gonna play it for too long, but good quality, just tight action. Just, you know, good. I never beat this game, but I did get far into it. Good casual game. It's a good game to get into as well. It's just good for hardcore players as well. This is tennis. If you want tennis, like how much more of a tennis game could there be? I mean, I like the arcade type stuff. Like there's Sega Tennis or something. That was a good series, good little franchise game there. But yeah, I'm going to give this a 10 out of 10 just because it's a good legacy game. It's great. It's just Sega at its finest. Just a very good tennis game. I mean, what more can you ask for? Other than that, defunct restaurants from the past that are just no longer around, you know, defunct Like, my town used to have a Dairy Queen, and like we just don't anymore. But you still see them around. Yeah, and you kind of got like Jack in the Box. That's kind of a West Coast thing. It's not really an East Coast thing, but I'm sure they don't have Cookout. Thanks for watching, you guys. You guys are awesome. I totally recommend this game. Yeah, you're the best.